Got my cutter, got my torch. Pour a beverage and I step out on the porch. Grab a cigar, I love that view. I guess it's time for another Poolside cigar review.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Poolside Cigar Reviews with Kirk. Today, I was in downtown Tucson, and I stopped into a smoke shop that I don't normally go to called Crescent. What was it called? Crescent something and News. I don't know. But I found a cigar in there that I'd never seen before, and it just looked too interesting to pass up. And it's the Quesada 40th Anniversary Pressed Salomon. Honestly, my opinion on this is it's a stupid looking cigar, but it was so interesting that I had to buy it, and I saw it and I said I gotta review that. That's just a crazy looking cigar. So you can see it's a Salomon, it's tapered at both ends, but it's pressed in the middle. And the Quesada folks say that this is 6 3/4 by 55/33, so I guess they're saying that this is a 33 ring gauge in the middle. I mean, look how flat that is. It's just kind of weird and stupid. And it's wasn't a cheap cigar either. It was $13 and a half bucks before tax. So kind of expensive, kind of stupid looking, but unique. And you know, if I see something this unique, I have to give it a try. The wrapper is a Mexican San Andres. The binder is Dominican, and the fillers are Nicaraguan and Dominican. You know, it doesn't have too much of a smell on the wrapper. And this actually is a fairly recent release. It came out in April, I believe, the end of April of 2014. So I believe this is a pretty new cigar. Maybe it was 2013, I don't know. The draw is a little tight, but smokable. And it's a little bit of a plain raisiny tobacco. A kind of plum sweetness. Very interesting. Weird looking stick. And these Perfecto tips are usually quick light, which is nice. Plenty of smoke. Again, the draw is a little bit tight. A little bit of coffee. Toasted wood. Nice medium tobacco. No pepper. Mild to medium at the most. But the flavor I'm getting I really like. It's very nice. Alright. Well, I'll go ahead and dig into this Pressed Salomon from Quesada. Again, this is their 40th anniversary edition. So I'll keep trucking here. And I'll probably be back once we get into this pressed area, and I'll let you know what I think. Alright guys, see you in a minute. So I'm 15 minutes in now, pretty slow burner, tight grayish ash. Just going to take the first band off here. You know, the cigar definitely looks gimmicky. Oh, there we go. Ash in the pants. Yeah, the cigar looks gimmicky, but I'll tell you what, the draw opened up, and I'm really liking the flavors that I'm getting off of this. Burn's been very straight. And we're just about to that wafer part, and that's what it reminds me of. I've never smoked one, but it's kind of like that Drew Estate waif. It's just such a tight box press there in the middle. And I feel like, because of the way they place the bands, I feel like I'm smoking the cigar sideways. That said, I'm really liking the flavors that I'm getting. It's got a lot of cocoa, leather, medium tobacco, but very much it's cocoa and leather. Little spice in the retrohale. Very nice. So I just wanted to check in, let you know how that little first bit burned. And I'll probably stop in halfway through when we're at this skinny point here. And we'll see what this Quesada gives us. This is the very first Quesada I think I've ever smoked. I don't know if I've had any other ones. I'm really enjoying the flavor. So I'll get back with you guys in a minute. Stick around. So I'm about 50 minutes in now, halfway through. The burn in the squeezed part has been kind of funky. I've had to correct it a few times, had to relight it a few times. You can see, not very even. It's burning very hot. You know, it's going out, and I'm relighting it. The underlying flavors I think are still there. It's certainly no more than mild to medium. But it's hard to pinpoint the flavors when you're having these kind of burn issues, because I feel like you get that, it's just hot smoke, and it doesn't taste the best, and when it's that hot it's hard to taste, it kind of burns your tongue. But it's still burning. It's been a slow burner. I don't know, but just a very interesting Vitola. So just wanted to let you know how we were progressing, and I will be back in just a minute, and I'll let you know my final thoughts on this Quesada 40th Anniversary Pressed Salomon. Stick around. Okay, so I'm about an hour and 15 minutes in now, just wrapping this thing up. It's been a chore to smoke. The last bit of this cigar, it just didn't burn well at all. That whole skinny pressed section in the middle just didn't burn well. One side wanted to burn faster than the other. I was touching it up, I was relighting it. And even here, when it's gone back to the regular non-pressed shape, it's still not burning well. It's burned very, very hot. It's burned my fingers, it's burned my tongue. It has those hot, charred tobacco flavor with a bitter harshness. Honestly, I did not enjoy the second half of this cigar at all. I really liked about the first 15 minutes. After that, after it hit that pressed portion, I did not like it at all. I would really like to try this cigar in a different Vitola, because I think I would like it. But this weird pressed Salomon, can't say I'm a fan. And it's practically out again. Again, this was the first time I've smoked this cigar. I only bought one. It was 14 bucks, so I wasn't going to buy, a $5 or anything. That's a pretty expensive cigar. And I can't in good conscience recommend this to anybody because I didn't like it. So maybe I got a dud, hard to say. I try to keep my reviews positive. I try to review cigars that I know I like, because I like to... The reason I have this channel is I like to share what I like about cigars as opposed to what I don't like. And, but, when I see something interesting, I want to share it because I thought it was really cool. I've never seen a pressed Salomon. I don't know if any other manufacturers put anything out in that Vitola, but I thought it was too interesting not to share, so I had to buy it and I wanted to share it. So, that's why I reviewed this one. Unfortunately, it just didn't quite work out. I mean, it really did. The smoke was so hot keeping it lit. I like to kind of sip on a cigar, go slow, keep the smoke cooler so I can really taste it. This was just too hot to get any good flavors out of. And if I weren't doing a review, I would not have finished this cigar. I would have put it down halfway through. And that is really rare for me. There are very few cigars that I really dislike so much that I would rather put them down than smoke them. And unfortunately, this was one that I would have rather not smoked. So it's a rare cigar, so more than likely you probably don't have it in your store, so it won't be an issue. I think they made 1,000 boxes, and they come in boxes of 10, so not that many boxes. Pretty rare cigar, pretty expensive. my opinion is not worth the risk. I could be wrong. If you want to look it up somewhere else, maybe I got a dud, who knows. But anyway, I just wanted to share this. So that was my opinion on this Pressed Salomon from Quesada. I think this is my first Quesada cigar. But I mean, I had to drink water after every draw just to try to wash that taste out of my mouth and cool my tongue down. So, can't recommend it. But, you know, cigars are always an investment in time. And, you know, I have 2 points to make with that. Number one, even if a cigar is not your favorite, it's nice to just still be thankful and appreciative that you had that time to sit down and smoke a cigar, because that's special and that's cool. But, on the other hand, if you don't like a cigar, stop smoking it. I mean, why smoke a cigar that's a chore? To me, again, this is just my personal philosophy. If you don't feel like the cigar is worthy of your time, then don't smoke it, because in my opinion, that just defeats the purpose of smoking altogether. You know, you're supposed to enjoy your time when you smoke a cigar. You shouldn't be checking your watch or looking at it saying, man, come on, catch up and burn fast. And this was certainly, for as much as I had to touch it up and relight it, a very slow burner to get an hour and 15 minutes, and I still had plenty more to smoke if I wanted to. Burned very slowly. So anyway, unfortunately, big thumbs down on the Quesada Pressed Salomon 40th anniversary. But, you know, I do appreciate you stopping by and checking it out with me. That's always cool. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. If you've seen these or anything similar, let me know. I'd love to hear your experience. So until next time, everybody, make sure you keep your feet in the pool, a drink in your hand, and a cigar in your mouth. Have a good one. Yuck. Heard that taste out of my mouth. Take it easy, guys.